Second try, second day. This day though have been better and less eventful than last day, is the short of it. So I slept until 6 in the morning, trying to really make myself unexhausted, so to speak. So spent all the time just recovering the best I could, and then the morning I spent inside. I was actually not out of the apartment before probably 2 o'clock. So I organized things a little, cleaned up the apartment, made sure things are where they should be, ate breakfast, looked over my schedule and my plans, and contacted people and stuff, because today I had group work with my Japanese class, and also I have some other projects that I need to look over, as well as trying to make sure I'm not just wasting my time, or rather enjoying myself, because enjoying myself too much, I need to be focused as well, so I can do all the things I want to do when I'm here, because I have the project of in my university course. I have a project in which I'm going to take 2 random people out at a time, 2 random Japanese people that I don't know, out for a meal, probably lunch or dinner, I'm not sure yet, and observe their reactions and ask about their opinions and stuff around that. And then I will do this a couple of times with only Japanese people, and a couple of times, if I can manage it as well, with foreign people, and have them afterwards answer a survey and just observe the behavior, and if it's possible have an interview. This was a request from my teacher to add an interview to the thing. She liked my questions. One question she wanted me to change, but other than that she wants that. So I'm trying to plan the weeks, otherwise the weeks will go by and I have done nothing, and the week I'm returning home to Sweden, it is the final week of doing this, so I need to be focused on that, as well as I want to improve my Japanese. And the main point is improving my spoken Japanese, and speaking Japanese can only be done by speaking, not sitting there in the apartment. I can do this from home. So I try to organize that, see if I could come up with some good methods in which I could stay on point and still enjoy myself. I would say the day has been a success, a great success, even though the main speaking event for today was in too much Swedish, but other than that it was fine, because I've been studying quite a lot, trying to get back into my kanji game, improving my kanji like that, and also making sure I can use the resources that I have with me. I have one thing to fix, and that's to actually transfer one of my books to my Kindle, my Kyokasho, my textbook, in so I can use it on the Kindle, because the PDF works, but the problem when I have group work or trying to do many things is that the internet here is not stable, even though I was promised specifically by the people renting out this place. When I asked them, is the internet stable, can I at least have a cable, I have now found the router. It's actually in my room, and bad thoughts have occurred to me to hijack it somehow, but I think because everyone on this floor relies on this router, we'll see. But I think at least I will have more stable meetings and uploading times if I do this. But it comes later. It works right now, but it's not ideal. I cannot have too much things that work on the internet, or my ping will drop to abysmal level. So not good. So I was studying most of the day. I went out for lunch, which was gyudon, nothing special today at all, and the beer that people argue in the group about spilling over themselves, or not being able to open without pouring everything out. I have no idea how this can happen. For me, every time it's I open it, nothing happens. It's just awesome, and when I drink it, it goes into my mouth. I don't know how people can have it outside. Never mind. I think it's very convenient and very handy and works very, very well. And other than that, I've been just inside here cleaning up, studying, losing focus some of the times, but the focus has been lost to other Japanese things, which is good. And then after Swedish time 10 o'clock, so around 11, something like that, after my group work, I went out to meet a friend in Shibuya, a friend that is he was my student, kind of, or at least I taught him some of the basics of Japanese, and helped him to answer some questions he had. He's still on the server as well, and he moved here, or not, he didn't move here, he went here to do a study year, and then he is probably going to go home. So at least this youth and his parents was actually here. So, but he invited me to go to this underground bar that he have found is the best place for him in all of Shibuya, and it was a super cozy place, I must admit. There was very good music playing. It was kind of like the Hub or Hard Rock Cafe, but smaller and without annoying foreigners. We were the only foreigners there, and the bartender was super cozy, or nice. I mean, it was so small a place that he could walk around and, well, squeeze around people. It was a maximum of 6 or 7 seats in the bar, and some around the bar, and 2 groups of 2 seats, like couches, you could say. And then he had 2 big, I don't know the English name for it, but you play these big old things, the things before CD, LP-skivor. You play these on these big gramophone thingies, and he had 2 of them, and were playing a lot of music from these only. Had kind of a DJ setting, kind of. So it was very nice, very personalized and stuff. The only problem that I have now in both my hair and in my clothing is that it was a place where you were allowed to smoke. So that means that I've been sitting in smoke the entire evening. Before this person arrived and his parents, I was trying to communicate as well as I could with these the bartender and the other owner. They were very, very young. In my eyes, they were barely like 25 or something. So it was. They tried to talk English, but I replied in Japanese, and soon they abandoned the English and just talk easy Japanese. I tried to communicate everything I wanted in Japanese, but it didn't really work. They confused me with some practices, like every time you order something, they put the bottle next to you, a bottle of one of the things that were in your drink, or if you order things with only one thing in it, that bottle. And the more you order, the more different bottles it came up. Like when I ordered beer, nothing happened because I ordered draft beer, and then I started to order different umeshu drinks, and I think it was 5 bottles of umeshu on the bar next to me at the end of the evening, and it was fine. I mean, they did it to everyone. It was not just you're an annoying foreigner style. It was actually like, this is what we do with everyone because it's our style or something. I didn't ask them about it, because when the Swedish people came, we were talking about everything, mostly Japanese culture and stuff like that. So it was very nice until, well, last train we went back, and that was that, more or less. My foot today is better. I've stretched a proper amount, which is 4 times this today. I've also done some non-prescribed tasks that I found from I found it way back in December when I was looking at my possible recovery. So it's strength and balance tasks to help the foot on this way that is not dangerous for the foot. And since one of the tasks in that group is one of the tasks I've been given, I figured this should be fine to do. I'm still limping, and I cannot do much about it, especially when I walk a little bit faster, and especially now when I'm a bit not drunk but tipsy. I have a problem trying to modulate my speed when I walk to the speed I need to walk and the speed my foot wants me to walk, if it's gonna work properly. It is still my hip that is the problem going down, but the pain has lessened overall, and I'm gonna soon remove my sock to see how if it's become less swollen. Anyhow, tomorrow is Friday. I will probably study not as long, since today I studied longer because I had the group work. I didn't want to go out and then have to come back. I probably will go to all-night karaoke if I can find some people, and depending on how it goes, I might do my first try to actually take someone out for dinner and do the Serbian things. Better sooner than later. But also I just remembered today that I need to do a video presentation, mini hapyo, before Sunday, as well as I have grammar and stuff. I will probably do most of that on Sunday, but since Saturday is party time with Taka and everyone. But yeah, that's been day 2. I haven't finished the Japanese video. I started writing the script, and it's not a script. I'm doing a journal in Japanese, and I got stuck on one word. I checked it up. I know what to write, but now that sentence I'm not satisfied with, because it doesn't feel like my own sentence anymore, because there are 2 words in it that I did not know before, that it is the word for during the flight, hikoshu. I know that hikoki is plane, and it is the same 2 kanjis that are hiko, and chu is naka kanji, so it's during the flight. I tried to write something like hikoki noru toki, or something like that, and I couldn't manage the sentence, so it became trash. I looked it up. I got some other word from Yisho, and yeah, I'm probably gonna use Hikosu. I need to check it up again. My pronunciation sucks, but still, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna complete it. It's not that much left. I mean, it's very, very short than this. I cannot ramble in in Japanese yet. The day when I can ramble like this in a Japanese video, that's probably the day when I'm satisfied with my Japanese, if not happy, because as soon as I am reaching that point, I probably already have pushed my goal farther away. But it would be something which is kind of the milestone I've been wanting for, well, since I decided to learn Japanese for real. So since 2020, 2019, somewhere around there. But yeah, actually, to be fair, I think when I started feeling like Taka and all of them were friends, real friends, like 2017 or 2018, when we actually started meeting them every year, that I think was the point where I wanted to talk to them in Japanese. So anyhow, now I need to shower because I don't want to, but I don't want to smell like this. I will probably, I don't think I will wash the shirt, but I will probably put it somewhere where it can vent. But it's so few places in this fucking apartment for that. But other than that, I like the apartment. I need to have the door open, otherwise the kitchen, the bathroom and the toilet will be very, very cold. And right now this setup is actually the best, because now the AC is making this room like 23 degrees and then the rest 25, because it blows directly out to the door, filling up with warm air there, and as soon as this one thinks it's hot enough, it will shut off, and I'm still below the level they asked me to. So anyhow, thank you for being interested. I have not taken that many pictures today, but I will upload some. Good night.